Hi, I'm Jared, otherwise regrettingly known as Boop Loops, and I just realized that's the first time I willingly said my username here. Now I've done this about 3 times prior, and I would do it at the foot of my bed, because I was a bit of a, I guess you can say, pussy, if you will. Now I bring to you the very originally named Weird and Creepy Things Online 4. So let's just start off with the miscellaneous things, right? We've all seen creepy paintings before, right? The Mona Lisa, Saturn devouring his son, those awful Picasso paintings, and George Bush with a paper airplane. First of all, we have this thing. Atrocious, honestly. I don't know who could come up with something so ungodly. It must be someone who is devoid of all accountability for their mistakes, such as making whatever this is. Now the actual entry I want to talk about is also an ungodly creature of art, and that is a little old lady named LOAB. You want to see what that looks like? I really hope she's taking applications for a sugar baby. So I assume within the weird side of YouTube, the story might be well known by now, and as well as a whole, is AI generated art actually art argument? Well, let's go over it anyways. A Twitter user known as Supercomposite made a thread about someone he called LOAB. And LOAB is something that had been produced by AI art generators, and the internet has been labeling her as a creepypasta. Some even go as far to say she's a cryptid. So what actually is LOAB? She's a slightly older, disfigured woman who kept showing up whenever negative prompts kept being put into AI generators. Now she looks absolutely horrific, right? Right, yes, but she keeps getting worse. Multiple variations of her kept the theme of absolutely terrifying and borderline gory imagery that all involved this lady, LOAB, or LOAB, whatever. But along with the horror, the theme of women and children also keeps showing up. And just to run it down and simplify it, creepy and gory AI woman that keeps showing up whenever people type in negative prompts. Now, if there's one thing I'm bad at, it's technology, and I have no idea how AI generated art works. I can barely even open my iPhone 8, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So, our next entry comes from the land of dick cheese, musk, and lack of parental figures, 4chan. The story goes that someone found a face on their TV while staying in a hotel in Ontario, Canada. So, said user and a friend were flipping through channels and came across a static channel. Then this is where they saw a semi-visible face. The room apparently had a channel guide that went all the way up to channel 68, but they were able to find channel 69, lol, and it went all the way up to channel 73, which is where they found the face. A video of this incident is also available. Now, I'll leave it there for you to see. Now, a lot of people come back just to shit on this, literally shit on it. Some saying that this image could have been burned onto the TV screen. A TV watermark on a static channel also makes no sense. Or some people even saying that this is an ARG. So people on the original post had commented that they think this is a perhaps hijacked channel. Apparently people would pirate unused TV frequencies and put whatever they want on there. And so this is kind of awful, right? Kind of an awful entry because it's just whatever, right? So like, why is this here? Honestly, I think this makes for a really good basis for an ARG or even a horror story, like just faces on TVs, right? Like, to those that know, think of like the Mandela catalog, how bitches could just come from fucking screens or electronics. Some shit like that, that'd be cool. So now let's move on to the more popular segment, I guess. The YouTube side. Right, so who likes horror? Right? Who likes watching things that make you feel like something wild is about to pop up on your screen? So I'm going to stick with faces on screen for just a little bit, bruv. There's a video known as Mom.avi, or AVI, and nothing is known about this video because it's the actual epitome of lack of context. The actual video is mainly someone sitting with a mask and staring at the camera while static plays sometimes. Really weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird. However, let's look at the description for this for some insight. Never mind. However, let's look at the channel for some insight. The channel goes by the name Creepy Shed and just contains weird videos of what seems to be masks over glitchy VHS effects. Honestly, these videos are so edgy, I got some cool marks on my wrists. Some people in comics seem to mean of it. Some people in comments seem to think that titles of these videos make sentences, and they're not wrong. The titles go, "Come in, Dad can see you there. Here, stop son. Mom," as if it was a letter written by a mother. Or alternatively, "Come in, Dad can see you. There, here." Right? But it has the wrong there, so let me correct that. "Stop son, Mom." Another sentence can be found and it says, "Take the sister alone." If she's 18, I might. Some comments on these videos seem to think that the videos are telling a story, a potential story of an abusive father, and the sentences are from the family suffering said abuse. Whatever this channel might be, you know, got some wild ass vibes to it. Alright, let's take a small break and go to a new segment in this series that I like to call Out of Context Comments. Start with the first one. Reddit is better. Wow, someone values upvotes more than getting some bitches. This man says, "I give my takes, and there's always a fucker on here who says, don't listen to him, he's a meme, blah blah. I'm no meme, I'm polarizing. I have no one on my side when I defend Mexican blood on that sub." Whew, brother, you're on Reddit, chillax, it ain't that deep. Plus, you're not that guy, pal. Now this man says, "Hi, love your videos. Also, I think I'm your 200th sub. Congrats." The response? Okay. This fucking guy, bro, what a simp. Okay, so enough of that, and let's go back to the weird and creepy things online 4. I Feel Fantastic video of the creepy ass mannequin lady is an OG creepy video on YouTube. You might have seen it. Right, but we know that. However, what isn't known a lot is that it was deleted. Kind of. The original video was deleted at some point, and it seems that someone by the name Rabbi Music Distribution Services apparently had the video taken down, and then the I Feel Fantastic video was re-uploaded to Taro the Android Vivo. Vivo? One of those. The original upload was by a channel known as Creepy Vlogs, so now I guess this all kind of fell into some sort of weird copyright claim. I don't really know what happened here other than the original was deleted. So this isn't weird or creepy, but it is a things online. And it's more funny and nostalgic, I'm not gonna lie. But what's the context of this? First of all, I love cryptids. I think they're really cool to look into. And my history with this thing that I'm gonna show you is that it's something me and my brother, when we were younger, would always watch on the booty ass computer we had at home in like 2009, but it was so goddamn funny. Granted, we were 9 and 11. 9/11 for you. There you go. It's not funny. To anyone who might not know, Butchy Kid videos is just a parody of those this caught on camera videos, but there's one that stood out. It was the Bigfoot caught on camera. This video is so fucking funny, like genuinely. It's incredibly nostalgic because it reminds me of the only time that as a kid I'd get along with my brother. But it produced one of the funniest things that has ingrained itself into my mind, and I'm so glad I can never forget this.
He's scratching himself. No, not my bedspread. No, Jesus. What the hell? He just wiped his ass on my bedspread. Holy shit. Look at that shit stain.
Honestly, I just wanted to share it with anyone who's looking at this. Now, the last entry was something that caught me kind of off guard when I first saw it. The Ghost of Carmel, Maine channel. A channel about a man named Kent who pretty much documents his house's paranormal activity. Says that other people have seen these paranormal activities. Apparently it started off as a channel that documented demonic encounters, but he more leaned into the whole paranormal activity of his house. Anytime I say paranormal activity, I think of the fucking movie. But the most notable about this are his encounters with someone he's named Shadow Dude. The videos themselves are just like I described them. Kent showing us his recordings of what he's able to capture on camera. Now, lots of people obviously blow this off as fake, or whether or not it is fake. These videos actually result in some good shit, I'm not gonna lie.
What was that noise? Son of a bitch! EVP sound. Oh my! Okay, there he is, in the window again.
Now, do I believe him? Honestly, it's hard because he doesn't seem insane from what I've seen. But you'd imagine that if this was actually going down, there'd be more attention on this. Or maybe authorities are blowing it off as bullshit or not enough proof. The embodiment of the statement, proof? Now, am I inclined to believe him? Yeah. You really think Conspiracy Boy here doesn't believe in ghosts? Come on. So that's all I have for you, and I'll see you in another. I don't know how long it takes me to make one of these, but I'd like to say thank you for watching this. Genuinely, this is really fun to look for, to make, and this is honestly one of my favorite things to do on here. I have one more thing that I'm gonna do for the rest of the year, and after that, I'll see you in January with something that's a little different, perhaps. We'll see. It might be. Anyways, good night, thank you, and bye.